YouTubers. Alright, moment of truth is here. I finally got my 383 stroker. So, take a look here. I just started unpackaging some things. There she is. She's getting the new motor. Poor old wimpy 305 is coming out of there. We'll tour the barn here. Thanks to my dad and let me use it for the weekend. There she is. There's a 383 inside the crate. I'm getting ready to pry it open, get a look at her. Here's a few of the parts that I will be needing. Flywheel headers, all that stuff. Water pump, you know, good stuff. There's the instruction manual. Came with the engine, the blueprint engines. So, all right. So as you can see, we managed to get the engine out of the crate, which is over there. And we had to do some hacking of the pallet that it came on to get the legs of the engine hoist around the engine to actually pick it up off the crate. But here it is. We can now start to bolt on a few things, like we're going to bolt on the headers, need to put on the water pump, the what else? A few other things. Start draining fluids from the 305 that's in the Camaro right now. Take the hood off, start getting things out of the way, and I don't know, probably be here for a couple more hours tonight. It's already getting a little late, but we'll see. Having fun. So I probably would just maybe not take them all the way out.
All right, loosen them.
I'm sure the shit's gonna start to slide.
What you should do, John, is just attach rocket launchers to these little pillars here.
Rocket launchers.
Yeah, you can be like Vin Diesel in what movie is that? I forget. Never mind. Triple X.
There you go.
Well, it's important to jack up on the oil pan or
the your sway bar.
sway bar is a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a very good one.
You know, sometimes if that doesn't work,
The radiator's pretty sturdy.
yeah, the those pulleys right there for the belts, that's another good one.
Oh, actually, yeah, I did that on my other car.
See this splitter? Like, you can jack up on that too. You'll just, you know, crack the paint a little bit.
Yeah, good steel splitter will
That
support
is
it.
not. I did not jack up on that. I hit a giant chunk of snow and cracked my paint. Sad day. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. I don't suppose I could do this by hand.
No, probably not.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
I'm a
okay.
man. Real men just use their hands.
Real men tighten it right the first time.
That's factory tight, man.
I mean, it's dripping. Oh yeah, just Jesus, John.
Oh God! I'm trying to catch most of it. All over the power steering pump. There we go.
It's like when you peed into that can.
Oh, it's just coming out a hole everywhere. All right.
So for obvious reasons, you got to take off the bumper, you got to take off the lights, every sort of, I don't know what you would call these, exterior elements, because when you put the new engine in, it's just going to block the way. So all these little components, the grill, these little covers,
Bezels.
bezels,
That's their proper name.
proper name, all this
Yeah,
stuff has
and
to come out.
Normally, a lot of people, when you're doing an engine swap, you don't have to take the whole front end off, but because, I mean, I don't know if you can get a good shot here, because of how this is a good like almost 2 feet that you're looking at before you actually get to the engine, and the cherry picker is just, you can't get it in far enough without actually hitting the bumper. So on this car, the engine's just so far back in there, you got so much room up here, you kind of just have to take the front end off. It makes it easier. We'll say that. Try not to get you got a rag? Can you hand me that rag?
Which rag?
Rag right there, sure. I don't want to get this all over my paint.
John, there's shit on the walls. There's shit coming out of that. There's more shit on the walls.
What the fuck is going on?
There's shit flying out. I would help you, but it's above my pay grade of free. There's a lot of stuff coming out of there. Oh.
And go. Ah!
Well, now what's your plan?
Put it outside.
Oh,
Put it outside. Oh, God.
ugh. How much coolant is it possible you have?
Enough. Okay.
Well, off to a good start.
Alright, just got up. It's about, I don't know, it's like 8:30 or something like that. We're out here till like midnight last night working on this thing, but get an early start. I want to get it done as fast as possible, so I'm getting ready. Progress report, we got everything sort of pulled out and out of the way that needs to be, ready to take the front end off. So as you can see, the radiator's gone. Batteries out of the way, we got the wiring harness is all pulled back, laid up there, so we can get this whole front end off and just slide the engine out. Garrett is not here right now. He's at his parents'. He'll probably, I don't know when he's getting up, probably soon. But I think in the meantime, until he shows up, because I'm definitely going to need help pulling that front bumper off, I'll probably just get these headers put on in the meantime. So, got both sides on. Yeah, real easy. Now it's really starting to look like an engine.
All right, so I just stepped on that bucket of bolts. We got the front end off the car, as you can see. It's sitting over there next to the hood. I got most of the connections undone, like throttle. I don't know, there's a few other things that are up here. The battery cable, fuel lines. But now we're going to be getting the transmission unbolted, and then ultimately the engine mounts will be unbolted right in there, and then we can yank this bad boy out of here. So much fun. We're making progress. So, as you can see, we got the engine out of the car. Here it is. Pull the engine with the transmission out. We're going to pull off the transmission. A few other things that we need, like the pulleys and stuff. Whatever we need off of this engine to go on the new engine, we're going to pull off. All right, so we got the harmonic balancer on there, kind of, if you want to say that. I'm in the process of hammering it on. Got the engine mounts on, got a few other things on. Sneak peek. Garrett bought a new car. Let's go check this beauty out. We'll have another video later on explaining it. He's got to go do some stuff for work. You can't really see it that well. Oh, there's a good shot.
When we started this band, our needed was a laugh. Years gone by, I say we've kicked some ass. When now rage, you hear the stage.
Alright, so I ran into a little hiccup today. Spent the last, what time is it? 6. So I spent the last 8 hours trying to get a flywheel. I took the flywheels in, but to try to get a flywheel to bolt up, because I did not realize this is a good tip for anyone that's ever doing anything like this. That engine has an older style crankshaft in it, and it has a wider bolt pattern, whereas the newer style crankshafts have a smaller bolt pattern. So that was my first issue. I bought the wrong flywheel for the job. I couldn't use the original flywheel because obviously it was the wrong one. Went to a few auto parts stores to try to get the right one. Only one we could find that was the right tooth count, because it's 153 tooth count, that was the right size and bolt pattern, was too thick. It was about ½ an inch too thick. So when we put the belt housing and the clutch and everything on, the clutch was already engaging, sitting there. So that just wasn't gonna work. So I finally found the part. I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow at noon to get the part from the local auto parts store and get it complete. Hopefully I have enough time. I have till Monday. Today's Saturday. Nothing else I can do today. Can't do anything tomorrow until noon. So hopefully I can get the engine, transmission in the car, hooked up, get the bumper back on, and get it running by Monday and drive it home Monday. That's the goal. Hopefully I can get it done in time.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, it's been a long night. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 1. But because of the whole mishap with the flywheel, wasn't even able to start until 1:30, and then it took me forever to get the damn clutch to work. So yeah, now it's 12:40. I'm calling it a night. I got a lot done though. I mean, as you can see, everything's hooked up. I got the alternator hooked up, wires are hooked up, starters hooked up, power steering. Now I can turn these off. Throttle is hooked up. Well, yeah, it goes like that. So, oh, and I got the drive shaft. Probably can't really see, but I got the exhaust hooked back up and the drive shaft hooked back up. So now all that is left to do, get that front end on and get oil put in and coolant and fire her up, and then do some fine tuning to get it to run right. So do that tomorrow. fan hitting this pipe, it would have been marks on it. Yeah. So engine is in the car. It is running. I still got to do some more fine tuning. I rejetted it. It's running a little bit better now. It's not as rich, but I still got to adjust the timing on it. Unfortunately, the timing gun we did have broke. So the timing's is really close. It's just off just slightly, so it's idling a little rough. But man, it quit. I got it home, so we'll do a quick little startup and drive and see what you guys think. See, timing issue. Got my new Speedo. Only got 49 miles on this engine now. See, as you can see, I mean, it's idling a little rough, it's idling a little high too. But we'll take care of that. I need to get a gun first.